So I started experimenting with slow TV recently, and I went out and filmed a few of them. In the last video, I noticed that my grass was really high. So for the next slow TV attempt, I decided to mow the grass. And for some reason, my microphone didn't work at all. Which is kind of ironic because as a part of the experiment, I was going to try a voiceover. And with no audio, I kind of have to do a voiceover. So I've been working with my Uncle Rory for the last 6 months or so, and he's very much into slow TV style video. And so I've been kind of inspired by that, and I started doing a little research. And it turns out slow TV kind of started in Norway. A couple guys working for a production company stuck a camera on the front of a train and just let it run for like 7 hours. And people loved it. And it kind of turned into this thing where all of a sudden they were broadcasting people doing knitting and then putting firewood in a fire and doing all these different things, boat rides. They were streaming live slow TV. And it was super interesting. And so I started kind of fooling around with it a little bit myself. Because, when I started YouTube and making videos, I was extremely new to it, no experience at all. And so the last several years has just been me experimenting with everything, trying to kind of find my voice, find what I would make, how I would make it, what I would make it about. And one thing I found over the last few years is that I love the beauty in filmmaking, and then I also love the storytelling in filmmaking, and I've been trying to figure out how to kind of marry those two together. Plus, of course, I love the vlog style. It's just capturing life and I've really been trying to be independent about it by just figuring out what I could do in my world here and make things myself and eventually try to make a living doing it. So I started just with this idea of it's not really slow TV. I'm not setting up a camera in one spot and just letting it roll for hours and hours. Instead, it's just slower. Fast TV to me, what I have been making and kind of being inspired by, and is this idea of you're trying to keep somebody engaged. There's a cut every 10 seconds or so. It's fast TV. It's like the storyline is meant to be full of conflict and to keep you engaged and hooked, and slow TV is more of a slower pace. I kind of feel like my approach to it would be a little bit different. It's slow, but it's still cutting, it's still moving. There's music, and then maybe voiceover. And I don't know if that takes it out of the realm of slow TV and it's just another style of video, but it's kind of the direction I've been going in with it. And I really enjoy it so far. And one thing I've been wanting to do also is talk more about recovery from drugs and alcohol. And so if I could figure out a way to marry slow TV with voiceover and life and I don't know, it kind of feels like I'm starting to scratched the surface of how I would want to make things. But let me know what you think.